Hi guys, Novotron here and welcome back to Dream Daddy. And we're back with another episode of Dream Daddy. It is episode 5, so what I've seen. And we've got this, me, Colton, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you this earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately this is the society we live in, and it's less the society we live in and more me protecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it will be a certain day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Goodbye, me. Buy that ice cream. Okay, time to go buy ice cream. Apparently. We gotta go do that. That's when you're dad, you gotta have a chore list. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest. You're cool, right? I'm cool, but I don't see what it has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Help you out. There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you $20, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like a Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a gift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. I don't think that's what that is, Ernest. I think you're trying to vape. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, old buddy. I didn't know that you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for Blue Gonzalez Vortex. You'll know what it is. I pick up the tub of ice cream for myself and tub of cookie dough for a minute as I search around for some blue cashier void stire, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter, you got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking the years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside the spot and it's still staring at me. Double wait a minute. You're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intensely through the window. I better go give that kid peace of my mind. I see. Okay, look, you didn't try and trick me into buying you the old Bamba Dots cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram and stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lungs from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere motion strikes fear into my heart. I don't believe that, because I eat microwave popcorn, and I'm fine. See? I go back inside to complete my purchase with a good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window a while to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy from some grief. Wait a second, that's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab a tub of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? want to be all friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert Tobacco. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It's all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. No metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for. So I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning Groot from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say Richard. Ouch. Don't mention it. Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me the e-liquid? I give you $20. Child, I will end you. Hey, Colton, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Hey.
Robert's back. Ernest runs ahead, presuming so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet? Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quality of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Colton. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. A real vanilla bean, real pistachio, you deserve it. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his house. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes and cereal anymore. Catch you around, Colton. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain, because in your skadays. Smell you later. See you, Robert. I go back inside my home ready to spend the rest of the night with them 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Well, at least we saw Robert again. Old Robert boy. 2 favorite dads in this game is Robert and Matt.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Welcome. You've got dads. Alright, we're gonna go on a date with... I'm gonna go with Matt again. Matt boy. Matty boy. Because I like Matt. Matt's cool. I would go on a second date with Robert, but at the same time, I kind of like Matt more. Matt's like me. Robert's a hardhead, but Robert's cool. I'm gonna go with Matt again, because that's a beautiful boy. He's a beautiful boy. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda. Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father, wanna go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool once and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at a coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff. Amanda, are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can go work on your poetry analog? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. Yo, I coffee shop, drink coffee, and sit on a laptop. That's great. Hey, look, it's I forgot his name. And I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar, fierce face. Oh, it is Pablo. Oh, you revealed that at the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to, and I am very protective of. In order to make your acquaintance, my name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call it witch house music, but okay. A piercing blow to my ego. Though, not one that will exude my need to impress you. My internet dad sense is saying I am overwhelmed with my fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Yeah, man. Today's my first day and Matt's still training me. Colton. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda, and he and I high five as fellow cool people do. I see you met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veal starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo, now what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folks of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashed pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? A decaf for cutie, please. Don't want too much caffeine. Decaf. Sounds like you're settling. I have a very early bedtime that I just can't miss. Oh, the second of settling is a Death Cab for Cutie song, which was the band this was a pun of, off of. So when I said it, it sounded like you were setting. I'm gonna stop talking now. Coming right up. Matt's starting to feel. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. We'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kids know about. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes. I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple of hours. I was going to go record shopping. Want to come along? Absolutely. Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, we told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around. And that's always a good thing. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Yeah, sounds great.
Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. Walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that. Vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's just nice to collect records. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hand that I'm always love. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around by the radio with a casket or tape so that we could record our favorite songs? I made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-levels record store, spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, non-spalish. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Cookies and cream. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Spring Creek Fiber. That sounds interesting. What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain. What's your dream vacation spot? What's your deepest, darkest fear? Or that people are nice to me and only because they want something from me? Yeah. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Dark Night of the Soul by Danger Mouse. This one almost didn't get released, but there are a ton of awesome collabs on it. Super underrated album. I think you'll really enjoy it. Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation.
Oh,
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register, and a young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt.
oh,
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm good at this by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Romeo Drive. Tight.
Hey,
Cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. So I cut out the rest of the video because it started talking about drugs, and I hear YouTube's little thing now is like it doesn't have to be anything. At this point, you could literally talk about like freaking one thing about like drugs or sex, and they'll take the whole video down. So I cut that out. So we're back here at his apartment from that, and we're listening to the records now. So anyway, let me pop that back up so it looks okay. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmina growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Just know that we bought the albums and then we went to go smoke those freaking weed, but it turns out it wasn't weed. We got ripped off. Just know that. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmista's mother. She died when Carmista was young. I'm sorry to hear that. I made a loss to Alex at a young age too. At a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness, the dancing." Looks like they played Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we start gaining notoriety, I don't know why I clicked. Well, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
hey, dude.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rose and I knew that we couldn't do it forever, that long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with Carmista, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in right now. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing about after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record next to the turntable. I noticed a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted in the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay high school had to offer.
Hey.
No way. You had a ska phase? Ska never dies.
Hey.
Except for Scommunist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man. Let's see if I still got it.
Oh.
I sit down on the piano. Stick with your ska roots. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Hey.
Wait, was that just smoke on the of the water? Man, I've forgotten how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated, but nonetheless. All right, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Oh, come on. No, It's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man. That was killer. Are you going to pull that out for the open mic night?
Oh, man.
Oh, no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I said that I need to get to bed, and Matt walks me to my door.
Oh.
To my door, yeah. Let's never tell anyone about that oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor I don't know anything about the health effects or smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. God, I love going on dates with Matt. Matt is cool. Matt's a cool guy. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the silver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door.
Oh.
I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swerves around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
What?
Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No. I'm Dad. And it collapses on the floor. Hi, hungry. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I promised myself that I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please.
Huh.
Dude, oh my god. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was your record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Played a piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father/daughter punk band and play a couple of tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my old Glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off of the chord progression. God, I love Amanda too. Amanda's cool. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know that they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. We only need one more date with Matt to be hip hop the dream dad. What did I get? Come on. Give me the dad points. Yeah! It's better from a rank B. We got a good date. Yeah. Rank Bs are also good dates, but at the same time, I'm glad that we got an A. A's are good in my book. We only have one more date to go with Matt, and we should be fine. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about to ready to pack in, and after a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffs. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed. Knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Something happened? No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened. Amanda, get out. Okay. We leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. That was my reaction. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess as if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. Poor kid. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of the bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering me. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Anna pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her an ice cream, and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging through my ingredients. And that's where we're going to leave this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Dream Daddy. If you liked it, leave a like, comment down below, and the next episode will be out very soon. Thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.